listen, what do you know about Loosh? Well, I'll tell you what I know. Loosh is a term coined by Robert Monroe, an American researcher best known for his work on out-of-body experiences. In his books, especially Far Journeys, Monroe described Loosh as a kind of energetic byproduct of emotion. Particularly intense feelings like fear, pain, love and longing, devotion or suffering. In simple terms, humans generate emotional energy. That energy is called Loosh. Loosh's value to other beings or systems. Monroe initially described this idea almost neutrally, more like a cosmic agriculture metaphor, before later interpretations took it in a darker direction. Then there are those who are said to harvest.
Now I understand.
Depending on the source or belief framework, harvesters are described very differently. Common versions include non-physical entities, often described as archons, interdimensional beings, reptilian or shadow entities. In these narratives, such beings feed on emotional energy, especially fear, despair, conflict, and trauma. Sometimes they are seen as control systems instead of beings. Yes, some interpretations avoid literal entities and instead suggest Loosh is absorbed by a larger cosmic system. Something like a training ground or pressure. Emotional intensity fuels growth, evolution, or entropy. This is much less evil overlords and more brutal universe mechanics. Human-made structures, symbolic harvesting. There's a more grounded interpretation which reframes Loosh as psychological or social energy, extracted via stress, labour, attention or outrage, harvested by systems like media, politics, advertising or economics, and also large-scale events in the music, sports and entertainment industries. In this view, Loosh is a metaphor for human attention and emotional bandwidth. But why suffering and fear? Well, across Loosh narratives, intense emotion matters more than which emotion. However, fear, pain and conflicts are easier to provoke and sustain. Love and joy are harder to manufacture or control. Trauma creates recurring emotional output. That's why Loosh theories focus on war, scarcity, anxiety and division.
Oh yeah.
Well, there is no scientific evidence that emotional energy exists as a harvestable substance, or that non-physical beings feed on it, or that Earth is an energy farm. But what is real is emotional states strongly affect behaviour, health and societies. Fear and outrage are powerful tools of control, and humans can feel drained when stuck in chronic stress. So some people treat Loosh as literal, others as symbolic, and many see it as a mix. On a quieter but more important note, even Monroe himself eventually emphasised something interesting. Higher quality Loosh came from love, compassion and awareness, not suffering. That detail often gets ignored in the darker versions of the theory.
Thank you for watching.
Oh my God. Let's go.